I thought you didn't want to hang with me, just not your kind of thing. You'd rather sit under your favorite tree. That's how it seemed to me, but I dared you, and I dared to lose.
Hey guys, and welcome back. This was Saturday after Thanksgiving, and although I felt like I did so much when I'm editing this back, it seems like I spend my whole day in the kitchen, but in reality, I'm in the kitchen probably 50% of the time that I'm awake. That's just how it is. Cooking, cleaning, picking up a mess just to make another mess. You know how it is. But I was thinking, before Thanksgiving, you deep clean everything. You want your house to look good, for everyone to come in and eat and all that. But really, when we should be deep cleaning is when everyone leaves, because you've got so many germs tracked in. Blakely's got a cold. Allison was up all night coughing, and I just wanted to give this kitchen a good deep clean. It was time to change my mop head, and when I do that, you guys know I like to do my cabinets, like wash those down with a new mop head. And then I had a cup arrive at my front door, and that was from Tracy, and I love it. I think it is the prettiest color of lavender. I think it is so pretty. But anyway, I'm so thankful for you guys. I'm so thankful for the friendships I've made on here, and it means so much to me that you guys love on my family the way you do. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. But let's jump into this video and let's get as much done as we can on this day.
That you want me, and I want you to. Yeah, all my dreams are coming true. I just wanna put my heels on tight, dance with you all night, move to my favorite song, go a little crazy to the beat. Hear you talk so sweet, my heart just sings along. Baby, I don't want this night to end. No, I can't pretend. I can't control myself. I just wanna be with you forever. I can't believe it. No, it can't get any better now. Can't get any better now. I just wanna put my heels so tight, dance with you all night, move to my favorite song, go a little crazy to the beat. Hear you talk so sweet, my heart just sings along. We're moving through the night like we're from a different star, flying over streets and the broken hearts. But they can't even touch us, we found a different beat. Paradise is waiting and we bought the lead. Ooh, getting caught in the maze, there's so many that never get out of. They're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we're golden, we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game.
I've always thrown my old mop head away, but I know a lot of people wash these, so I just threw that in the laundry room, and I'm going to run that through the washer and see how it turns out. But I'm just using lemon scented Pine Sol on this day, and I want to give these cabinets a good wipe down with this mop head while it's good and clean. That way I'm not using a spray bottle and wiping down and everything. I like to have my mop rinsed really, really well so I don't have to go over it. But on this day, it was like I could not get it wrung out enough that it didn't leave water on the cabinets. So I did have to go over that and dry those with a microfiber cloth. But over in this area where this little tree is, this little kitten will not leave this tree alone. It doesn't really mess with any other ones besides this one and the Grinch tree. I don't know what it is about it, if there's something on it that appeals to it or what. But that cat loves to sit in these windows, and I noticed they were pretty bad. So I'm just taking my e-cloths to those and wiping those down. The outside of these windows are terrible. So when I was seeing all these marks, I figured out pretty soon that it was on the outside, not the inside. So I do need to get those cleaned. I need to get this back porch cleaned off. I've still got dead tomato plants sitting in buckets of dirt. I just need to get that dirt dumped out. I need to get all those pots put up so I can use those again next year. And our garden, I need to take that fence down, pull up all those plants that are dead, and just get that garden ready for next year. Pretty much get it cleaned up anyway, so it's not sitting out all winter, and then start again next year. I was just thinking, I'm so thankful for seasons. It's like by the time spring gets here, you're ready for a garden and you're so excited about it. And then by the time fall comes, you're over it and you're just done with a garden. And I'm thankful that we have all 4 seasons here where we live. So it's cool in the spring and in the fall, and then in the summer we've got, some heat. We can swim, use that pool, do a garden. But then in the winter, I feel like it's a time of rest. It's a time where you can't be out of the house and do much. So you can focus more on the inside of your house, because the inside of our house gets neglected all summer long. And there's so much that needs to be done, and you can't get outside. So what better time to focus on the inside than in the winter? But I do feel like I don't get as much exercise. I don't move my body as much in the winter as I do in the summer. Maybe that's why we gain some weight in the winter and then shed it in the summer. I don't know. But these cabinets were pretty bad from just oil and grease and stuff. I know the ones above the microwave felt pretty sticky at first, but if you've never cleaned your cabinets like this, I love to do it like this. Of course, I'll do it as needed with just a rag and all-purpose cleaner, but I do like to go over all of my top cabinets, all of my bottom cabinets when I have a new mop head. Just it's easier. You don't break your back that way. I've seen people clean their showers or their tubs and wash their cars, all sorts of things with mops, and I think that's really genius. I mean, it's just basically a cleaning cloth on an extension pole.
Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head, 'cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand, and I'm too deep into win this gamble. Pull me towards you, and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. 'Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
So this high chair is the aftermath of Thanksgiving. If you guys didn't watch that video, we let Lakely feed herself, and I'll insert a picture here, but she made quite the mess and I hadn't cleaned this high chair up yet. So I'd put her in her walker. She wanted to be in here with us, but I knew she'd be crawling, getting into everything. So that's why she is in her walker, just to kind of keep her contained just a little bit. She kept sliding over to me and I kept pushing her back with my foot. But I was using an all-purpose cleaner, all natural from Grove Collaborative. It was the orange, some kind of orange scent. I can't remember exactly the name of it, but I don't like to use anything harsh when she's around. I try to use like my E-cloths and just all natural things. That way she's not breathing in chemicals or anything like that. She's got a cold, so I didn't want her for sure breathing in something that was going to hurt her. But Hunter was hunting on this morning and he killed a deer. And if you're not for hunting, and if you're like not into seeing deer or anything like that, then you might want to skip in a little bit. I'll give you a warning, but he did get a deer on this morning and he brings it over to let Lakely see it. He wanted a picture with her, but they don't kill just for a trophy. They put meat in their freezer, so that'll feed them for a long time. He makes jerky and just cooks steak and uses burger and things like that. I have never tasted deer meat. I have eaten deer jerky, but I've never ate it like with a meal. I just can't bring myself to do it, and I don't know why, because I'll eat like cow or pig, and you would think deer is much cleaner, but it's just the thoughts of it, and I don't know why. But anyway, let me know if you like deer meat or any kind of different meat. I am the biggest on chicken. I'm not crazy about meat, period. I could probably live the rest of my life and never eat meat again. But like I said, my favorite meat is chicken. I love grilled chicken. That's my favorite. Fried chicken's pretty good too, but I try to stay away from fried as much as I can. It's just a habit from when I had a bad gallbladder, I think. But anyway, that is what I'm doing here. Just trying to get this high chair looking okay again. It's got so many little cracks and crevices in it that food gets down in it. So I was using a scrub brush to try to get all of that out good, because that's just, a breeding ground for bacteria, and just trying to get it all nice and clean so we don't let little Lakely touch something that's going to make her sick or whatever. I did get her an IKEA high chair for Christmas that's wrapped under the tree for her house, because she doesn't have a high chair. She has a little chair that sits in a kitchen chair, but she doesn't have a high chair, and she loves to sit in this high chair if I'm cooking or washing dishes or whatever. I think because it's higher up and she feels like she can see what we're doing on top of the counter. But I think she'll really enjoy her high chair at Lexi's house. But Lexi had went to take Hunter some water. He was pulling that deer out of the woods, and it was pretty steep, so he was struggling pretty bad. So he was needing some water, so she went to take him some water and to help him a little bit. But I told her just to leave Lakely here. She has a cold, like I've said a million times, but she's not feeling the greatest. But I just thought she would be better off here than to be in the car, or, getting out of the car in the cold, back in unnecessary trips.
And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear.
There were so many people in and out on this day. Alden had got Kennedy's car and took it to get the oil changed in it. He came back in with some bread and bologna. He wanted a fried bologna sandwich, so I stopped and made him lunch. Everybody else ate, made a mess, so I felt like I was starting all over again once everyone had ate. But he had bought Lakely a little toy purse, and it had a few things in it that she could play with. It was so sweet, so I left that in, him giving that to her. Goodness, look what Papa got for you. Say thank you, Papa.
Oh, it's a purse. Here, you can put your duck in it.
Don't give her that. No, she'll eat that.
You won't eat that. Her mouth ain't that big.
If it'll fit in a tube, a toilet paper tube, they can choke on it. Oh, she wanted it open.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down. 'Cause I ain't got nobody. I always feel so lonely when the day is through. I'm in the spotlight, not home till midnight. I want somebody to hold my hand. 'Cause I got my head in the clouds, but I'm getting really scared of heights. I used to spend time with all my friends, but who's gonna like me if I'm not there? 'Cause I got my head in the clouds, but I'm getting really scared of heights. I try to get everyone to see me. I play my games. But I just end up looking like a showcase. I haven't myself to blame. I'm sitting here in this.
You mamas of teens can probably feel my pain right here, but I can't believe that we pay $60 to $80 for a pair of jeans that look like this. But Allison doesn't like these dried, so I just hang them on this hook behind me to let those air dry. And then Hunter shows up with his deer. He wanted to show Alden and Lakely and have her picture made with it. So if you're not into seeing that, skip ahead a minute or two. I'm fixing to show you guys that.
With all my friends, but who's gonna like me if I'm not there? 'Cause I got my head in the clouds, but I'm getting really scared of heights. Ooh, ooh, I'm getting really scared of heights. Ooh, ooh, I'm getting really scared of heights.
So did any of you guys go Black Friday shopping? And if you did you get any good deals? We did order 3 sets of bowls. 2 came, 1 has not came yet. But we got this little set right here, and it's got labels on it, which we won't use. But this is just basically for lunches and stuff. Leftovers, whatever. But this was $15, I think, or $10. This one was $5, I know for sure. And it's just a cheap little set that I'll send like with the kids if they're here and they want leftovers. But the other set I would like to try to keep here just for like lunch boxes, stuff like that. But we got a set of mix-in bowls too. I think the mix-in bowls were $15. I think the other ones were $10 and then $5. But we had this wishbone left from the turkey from Thanksgiving, so we were going to break that. And it split straight down the middle, so I was like, maybe we'll both get our wish. I don't know. But I was trying to get back on track. In this kitchen, Allison's been making hot chocolate a lot. So I just put all of her little packs of hot chocolate next to the coffee maker. She uses the hot water from that. But I'm not one to make like a hot cocoa bar just because it's Christmas. I don't know. I'm just really not into that. So I wanted to set these packs next to the coffee maker. Anyway, get them out of the cabinet. We're running out of cabinet space. I need to clean those cabinets out so bad. I know there's stuff in there taking up space that doesn't need to be. But, you know, there's only so many hours in a day, and I'm lazy sometimes. So I can't really make excuses. I've had time on this day to do that. I just didn't. But anyway, let me know if you guys found any good deals Black Friday shopping. We did not go out. I was not about to get in that crowd. Used to, it didn't bother me. I would go. But now, no way. It's just like a crowd gets on my nerves. Like, people annoy me. Like, it's not worth being shoulder to shoulder to save $10 on a crock pot. I don't know. I just don't get it.
I need you on the dance floor. 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, 'cause you're the end of the rainbow, and the music was so loud. Didn't catch your name over this crowd.
Said to wet the yellow one and use the blue one to wipe it off. So we'll see what it looks like in a little while when I go out. It looks good, Tracy. Thank you. If it don't look good, it's Amanda's fault. I can't tell right now, but I think it looks better than it did. But I don't know. It can't look any worse than it did, so if it looks good, I'm a huge e-cloths fan. If it don't, it's just like everything else I try to wash my windows with.
So Heather is not on YouTube a lot. She doesn't really want to be as much as she used to. There were some really rude comments, and I think she kind of let that get to her. And I told her, you just can't let things like that get to you. Not everyone likes McDonald's fries, but McDonald's don't stop serving fries because some people don't like them. You either order it or you don't. You watch or you don't. And I think it just kind of hurt her feelings, so she's just not big on being on camera anymore. But she wanted to clean her windshield, and I said, use the e-cloths, are so good. As she was walking out the door, I yelled, film it, and she actually did, so I was surprised that she did. She sent me the footage, and that's what that was. But I noticed I had some burn spots on this big stove eye, and then a little spot on the one next to it, so I just wanted to go ahead and tackle that before it got out of hand, because I'm bad to just not do it and then it gets really, really bad. So I just put some Barkeeper's Friend on here and scrubbed that down, let it sit for a few minutes, and I took a straight blade to it and scrubbed that off so it looks a lot better. A lot of people have something to say because she wears a hat all the time. And she is a teacher, in case any of y'all are new. She's my roommate. We split bills. She is my best friend, basically like a sister. But there's a lot of comments like, what's that relationship there? And we are only friends. Like I said, split bills, all that. We can't either one afford to live on our own. And it helps this day and time to have someone to split bills with. You guys know how it is, how expensive everything is. But she does wear a hat a lot, and she'll just be in sweatpants and a sweatshirt because she is a teacher, so she has to dress up and she can't wear a hat and she has to just be like very presentable. I know when she would go to the ball field after work, like before she would change clothes, I didn't even recognize her a lot because she was so dressed up and her hair all flat ironed and straight and all that. And she just looks so different. So maybe one of these days I can catch her coming in from work and I'll show you guys what the other Heather looks like. But on the weekends, she'll throw a hat on. She don't want to fix her hair. Her hair is kind of dead on the ends from flat ironing it so much, so she tries to give it a break on the weekends, throws a hat on, throws comfortable clothes on, and just, jumps in and does what she can. Not that she doesn't want to be on YouTube. I wouldn't put her on here if she absolutely did not want to be. But there's just a lot of times she's like, I don't want to listen to the comments. And I'm like, then don't read them. I mean, don't let it bother you. The ones who are here for you that love you matter. The others don't. But I guess it's only human to let it get to us sometimes.
See the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, 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 brave. I know you can be brave, 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 brave. Brave, 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 brave.
Feel like I was falling through the air. No one but myself to hold my hand. Standing in the shadows of where we have been. Sleeping with your back facing me. I know, this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make. And I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 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 We've been into places all at once.
I love my NARWAL, my shark mop vac, but I don't feel like those things get your floor as clean as a broom and a mop. There is nothing that will clean your floor like a broom and a mop, in my opinion. And honestly, I've been needing to change this mop head for a while. I've just not, because I knew I was going to clean those cabinets when I did, and I just wasn't feeling it. But generally, I will Not all the time, but I try to clean my cabinets when I change my mop head. And the day I do bedding, I like to clean ceiling fans above the bed. That way the dust that falls on the sheets and blankets get washed. So I try to kind of make that rule of thumb. But we did go to Lowe's on this day. Alden took me and Kennedy and Allison went to. We had been looking online at Lowe's and at Home Depot. We had actually went in store, like at Walmart, Ross, Big Lots, TJ Maxx. We went all kinds of different places, and the only rug we found that we liked was at Ross, and it had a nick in it, like the string was pulled out. And the way that rug was made, I was afraid her cat would sharpen its claws on it, pull pieces of that rug out and tear it up. So anyway, we found a few online that we liked, and I was like, I'm just gonna go look. So Heather wanted to stay here and watch the game, so Alden took us. We found this rug, and it was just a plain rug. It's like a light gray, almost white, and a dark gray, almost black mixed in. And I'll show you guys a better close-up in a minute. The only thing I don't like about this rug, I thought it would match so well in store. When I got it home, it makes my couch look like it's a dirty gray, and it probably is a dirty gray, honestly. But it makes the couch look like it's dirty or something. I don't know. It's just a big contrast, and I'm not used to it. But give it time, and my rug will look dirty too, so it'll all match. But I'm fixing to insert a grocery haul in just a second and a meal plan for the week, trying to get back on track because the kids have been out of school all week. We've been lazy. We've not done much of anything, to be honest with you. But I got this rug for, it was $96, which is a really good deal if you've checked out rugs lately, because this is a 9x12. It had a spot on it, like the bag was torn, and there was a little spot on it that I can get out with a carpet cleaner, I'm sure, probably just a rag and spot cleaner. But they took 10% off that. I ended up maybe even more than 10% off because this rug was $81 is what it rang up. So can't beat that for sure for this size rug. And it is really good quality. Feels like it's really thick, not shag, but it's padded kind of. It just feels really soft. So I wanted something that Lakely could crawl around on and play on and just not be cold. If she's crawling in her pants, she doesn't get traction well and she'll like slip. So a lot of times we'll take her pants off of her, but then it's cold, so her legs are going to get cold. So we just needed a rug just for her to sit on, play on, and just be cozy. If she falls back or something, it's not going to bust her head. It's going to, soften that fall a little bit. It's just more practical right now for us to have a rug.
Yeah, I know it's hard. I want to be shining.
I was going to show you our grocery haul for the week before I end this video out. So Heather got a heated blanket for her bed. Her room gets really, really cold at night in there. So she bought this. I think it's a queen size, and that should help, I guess, as far as keeping her a little bit warmer at night. We sleep with our doors closed, and if we slept with our doors open, it would probably help, but we do not. If her door's closed, that room gets super cold. Okay, got 4 Red Bull, got fudge rounds, donut sticks. Kids go back to school this week, so I guess for lunches. She got butter. We are making spaghetti one night, so she got ground beef for that. Having grilled chicken and broccoli one night. Fries. 2 bags of shredded cheese, a big package of string cheese. This is for Flash or anyone else, but we give him a string cheese to bribe him to go in his bed at night. We got some mozzarella slices for meatball subs. We're having meatball subs one night. Sliced cheese. Kennedy goes back to school today, so she wanted potato soup. So we're gonna make potato soup. Got a block of Velveeta cheese for that. Ham pieces, SpaghettiOs, quick lunch. We got breadsticks for the spaghetti. 1 sauce for the spaghetti, 1 sauce for the meatballs. Gallon of milk, bread for meatball subs, spaghetti for spaghetti. And then ribs were on sale, so 2 ribs. So I don't know if we'll have fries with ribs or fries with meatball subs or what the meal plan is there, but spaghetti, meatball subs, ribs, potato soup, grilled chicken. So 5 meals, including that blanket. She said it was $205 for everything. I think the groceries were $145, she said, and then the blanket makes it $205. But that is the meal plan for the week. Flash is so excited about it. That is not yours. Get your little sniffer off of it. You can have a string cheese though. Shake. Good boy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Remember, Jesus loves you. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Fire burning in the night. Be a hope for a world so broken. Be a friend to the lonely, the joy that He showed me. Make the broken things new. Yeah.